Hey boos, in this video I give commentary based on my opinion. Nothing is to be taken as factual. We are just here to have conversation. We don't expose and we don't sip tea on this channel. I'm giving you real talk straight, no chaser. Let's see if you can handle it.
Cause I'm a boss. Oh, hell no.
Hi guys, it's Yoni and I'm back with another video. So in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about this woman who ended up going viral on Twitter because she was upset at the fact that her girlfriend's man did not pay for her tab. So she ended up calling him Dusty and went on this Twitter rant. So let's go ahead and get into today's video. But first, this video is sponsored by Julia's Hair. So let's go ahead and get right into this sponsorship and then I'll be back for the remainder of today's video. So this video is sponsored by Julia's Hair and they sent me 2 wigs to try on for you guys. So the first one that I'm trying on is a 5x5 HD lace straight wig, which is 180% density and it's 24 inches long. And I am loving this unit. The HD lace I highly recommend. Like, you need a plain Jane black wig if you're on a feminine level of journey, because it's just what you need to look polished and it's minimum effort as far as like how you install it. It doesn't take much at all. I mean, look how natural it looks, and this is me not even gluing it down. I just have in a wig grip that I got from my local beauty supply store. So next I'm trying on the 5x5 HD Lace Curly Wig, which is 180% density as well, and it's 20 inches long. So I'm just gonna go ahead and install this. This time I decided to actually glue it down using freeze spray and the Gots to Be glue gel and just doing my normal install. I just wanted to show you guys what it would look like to get the most professional look out of this unit. But in all honesty, you don't have to glue this down at all. You could just use a wig grip and it will be just as bomb in my opinion. I also used an additional bundle to make my top knot bun, top knot ponytail, half up, half down ponytail more fuller, which is just a random bundle that I had in like my bundle containers. I don't know if you guys have like containers that are just filled with bundles, but I do. And so this is just like a leftover bundle that I had that I used, but it's still pretty full. I just wanted my ponytail to be way more fuller just because I like big hair. I'm just a big hair type of girl. But I love how this install turned out. Let me know how you feel about these units down below in the comment section. Also, shout out to Julia's Hair. Make sure you check out the links in my description box. So let's go ahead and get right into today's video. So this girl took to her Twitter and she wrote, "We went to a basic A restaurant yesterday and a girlfriend invited her Dusty A Ninja to join us. I had 2 $5 Moscow mules, crab and artichoke dip. My total was $24.58. This ninja tells the waitress 2 checks please." So of course this girl started to get backlash on Twitter and she had a ton of women, men that were in her comment section basically, or in her mentions, basically telling her that she was being super entitled over another woman's man when it came to her finances and what she should expect for him to pay. And a lot of people weren't really feeling that. She also took to her Twitter to respond to the mentions that she was getting from women. She said, "So it's bees who busted open for minimum wage plus tips at Boogaloo in mentions trying to roast because of that tweet. Child, what kind of friend are you when you blast your friend's business on the internet? I just want to know, what kind of friend are you? Comment down below. What type of friend would you call that? Because in my opinion, where I come from, I call that a shady friend. Another thing that I want to point out when it comes to this entire situation is I think her actions really spoke to why this man did not pay for the tab. So let's go ahead and dive deep into this. There are some talking points that I want to highlight before we really get into this, because I started doing research on this girl, and the deeper I went, the crazier it got, and it really explained why she probably had the experience that she had. So she said that her girlfriend invited her man to join them on this girl's outing. So you know how it is sometimes when you are trying to hang out with your girlfriend who's in a relationship, and maybe you are single. So your girlfriend decides to invite her man, which then makes you a third wheel. So in my opinion, I feel like there are plenty of men out here that I surround myself around who would generously go ahead and pay the tab, especially in situations like this, because I have been in situations where I was the third wheel and I'm out with a girlfriend whose man is with us, and he ends up paying for the meal, for the drinks, just for the whole outing. Why? I don't know. Like, sometimes I look up and they're like, oh yeah, such and such took care of your tab, and I'm like excuse me? I was not expecting that. It's always unexpected. It's never expected when it happens. It's always appreciated. And I don't judge men who don't. So I have been in similar situations like this, but I never expect for a man to cover the tab. I never expect for him to pay my tab or for my drinks or my meals. He offers. He feels moved by my energy to pay for my tab. It's never expected, but it's always greatly appreciated. So in this case, the reason why I feel like her tab was not paid for is simply because he didn't like her. When a man does not like you, he's not going to go out of his way to show you any type of hospitality, generosity, or anything like that. If he does not like you, he's not pulling out his wallet for you. If he doesn't like your energy, he's not going to pull out his wallet for you. The reason why I am saying this is because I can't go off of a man that I don't know, that I've never met. I can only go off of her tweet. And there were some things that I found on her Twitter that was very questionable for a woman to be friends with a woman who's in a relationship. But I'm going to get into that later. But first, my next point is this. So in my experience with this whole feminine journey, what I have learned is that if you are a woman and you embody this entitlement energy, and what is entitlement energy? You walk around like people owe you something just because you exist. Not because you inspire them, not because you influence them in a positive way, not because you nurture them, not because you give off this very soft feminine energy, but because you feel like people owe you. And when you embody this energy, no caliber of man, or people for that matter, will feel moved to do anything for you. This is just common sense, common knowledge. If you are walking around in this energy of entitlement, no one is going to feel moved to do anything generous for you. And that is just the reality. And when I read this girl's tweet, there were some things that I want to highlight. First of all, she's cussing. So that tells me that she's this woman that is entitled, and she's also in her masculine energy. And when you are on Twitter blasting your girlfriend, it also says more about your character. How is it that you are so-called friends with a woman, but you're bashing not only her, but also her man that she's currently in a relationship with on Twitter, and then you happen to go viral? That already tells me that the reason why he did not pay for your tab in this particular situation is because he doesn't like you. If you are giving this type of energy on Twitter, I'm pretty sure that energy could be felt when you're hanging around her man, and I can only imagine conversations she has had prior to this Twitter rant, things that she has negatively said about this man prior to this Twitter rant. But I'm going to get into why I'm not on this girl's side here in a sec, because I told you guys I did some research. I get free stuff all the time. Last weekend I went out, I didn't pay for anything. Honestly, I don't remember the last time I went out and paid for something. Honestly, I get a lot of free stuff now that I like really sit here and think about it, but it's never expected, you guys. It's never expected. I never give off this energy that such and such owes me something, because in reality they don't. But people love my energy, and when you have good energy, people want to offer you things. People want to be generous to you. People want to show you love. It's such a beautiful feeling and energy. But if you're walking around with this entitlement energy, as if people owe you something just to owe you something, just because you're a woman or just because you're a female. In this case, this woman is a female. She's not a woman to me, because a woman doesn't do this type of behavior. She doesn't bash her friend on Twitter, and then she's not cussing and calling a man dusty and basically ranting on Instagram about how she didn't get a free meal. She's just going to move on to someone that would appreciate her, that would be generous to her, but she's not going to go on Twitter and blast a man for not paying her tab or buying her free drinks. She's just not going to do that. Also, ladies, when you do that, you blast yourself. And when it comes to dating, girl, these men study your social media. So if you're out here telling on yourself, if a man was to see this, it doesn't even matter what caliber of man, if a man was to see this, he would be instantly turned off, point blank, period. And it doesn't even matter if you're feminine, if you can pay it for yourself or whatever. You come across very money hungry, and no man is ever going to be moved, influenced, or inspired to do anything for you, because they feel like that's the only thing that you want them for. So I wanted to show you guys this tweet that I came across. I told you guys that I did research, and so this girl is all on Twitter blasting herself again. And you guys, I literally say this every time: men study your social media. So shut up. They study your social media. Now, am I a sugar baby? Have I ever been a sugar baby? No. Do I ever plan on being a sugar baby? No. But I'm saying, if you are going to do that, you blasting yourself on social media, these men go to your social media to study you, to learn more about you before actually investing in you. So when you do that, you kind of shoot yourself in the foot. So I came across this tweet where she's talking about being a sugar baby, and this is the problem. This is why she's having these experiences. This is a learning lesson for us all, so no judgment, but real talk. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with being a sugar baby. Let me just put that disclaimer out here. Listen, you grown, you do what you do. But I will say this: as a woman, you got to know what energy you're in, and you have to know what energy is required for certain settings and environments. And this girl is just stuck on sugar baby energy, the sugar baby mentality, and so she is in this transactional mentality with men, which she's not gonna win this way. There's levels to this, and she's skipping levels, and you just can't do that. So if you are a woman and you're in your sugar baby energy, okay, so then you interact with men in a transactional sense. Now, if your sugar baby days are over with, then you're in this energy of wanting to attract men who want to be generous towards you. You're more in your feminine energy, you're less transactional, and you're focusing on the fact that you have standards, and you only surround yourself around gentlemen who don't mind paying the tab because they love your company, they love your energy, they just love being around you, and they love to be entertained with your femininity. If you are a woman that's in your sugar baby energy, you're not going to get the same treatment when you're just in your feminine energy trying to attract a man of higher caliber. Now, I'm not saying that you can't do that with being a sugar baby, but it's more transactional versus your femininity energy is more so going with the flow, having fun, being in your femininity, being flirty. You are in this energy where you attract men who want to offer you things just because they really, really like your energy. She thinks sugar baby energy is the same energy that she needs to be in when she's trying to attract a man who wants to generously pay for her meal, and it's like, you can't do that. They're not the same. They are exclusive and they're separated. She needs to understand that. Also, another tweet that I want to highlight is this tweet where she said, "Ninjas in my face, he's spending period. Again, entitlement. Nothing feminine about this. Nothing feminine at all. And this is why she's getting the results. This is why no one likes her. This is why, when I say no one likes her, not even her girlfriend. Not even. Because you went viral because you blasted her when it was just unnecessary. But again, she's coming across very entitled, very transactional, and then she wonders why she has the results that she has, unless she's out here sugar babying and she's getting men to pay for things, but she has to give something. I don't know what it is. It could be anything. Sugar baby has different levels too, but she's out here basically in that energy where she's a transactional woman, and so she's getting that type of energy and she doesn't understand why. Also, I want to point out this tweet where she was basically saying bees busting it open. Again, she's sounding like a sugar baby masculina, and she's wondering why she has these type of experiences. Please, ladies, understand what energy you're in. I don't judge on this channel. I'm all about pro-choice. You do what you do, but the game is played like this. Depending on the environment, certain energy is required, and I don't think she understands that. She's all one way, sugar baby, transactional, and she doesn't understand that there's a time and a place for everything. So I also wanted to insert what Lil Baby's baby mama had to say, which I found to be quite interesting, because this girl was all over Twitter and being reposted and blasted on blogs because Lil Baby wouldn't give her the little Range Rover that he had bought her because she wasn't behaving in the way that he felt that she should have in order for her to receive or deserve this Range Rover that he had set aside for her, that he had bought her. So let's go ahead and get into these IG story slides, and then I'll be back for the remainder of my commentary.
I'm gonna go ahead and keep it gangster with y'all right quick, because like I know it's levels to shit, and I know everybody ain't dating a rich ass nigga that could, you know, splurge on 5-star meals and this is that and the third, but I'm still fucking ashamed of the comment section. You know why? Because there's so many fucking females bashing another female, and I'm sick of it. Like, females are really getting trashier and trashier every fucking day. Females are so insecure that they're not even allowing to be men. Females are so insecure that they're not even allowing men to be fucking gentlemen anymore. All I see in the comment section is, she feel like my nigga is obligated to pay for her food, or she must want to fuck my nigga because she feel like he pay for her food. Damn, bitch. You that damaged? You that insecure? You that jealous? That you think that your homegirl wanna fuck you dude just because she expected him to be a gentleman? Now grant you, a man isn't obligated to hold a fucking door for you. But you expect that because he's a man. You expect him to be a fucking gentleman, you know? Now, like I said, granted, every dating a baller. You have lower class, you have middle class, you have higher class men. But one thing that all of these men have in common is that they're fucking men. And I expect you to be a man anytime you're in the presence of myself and my friends. So yeah, I don't have a problem with me and my friend going out and my homeboy or dude that I'm interested in or is interested in me, and he's paying the whole tab. What the fuck? My homegirl ain't paying for shit. But see, y'all bitches insecure, and that's a conversation that you're not ready to have. A nigga can't even pick up your homegirl tab without you feeling like she trying to take your man. And bitch, it ain't a problem that he's being a gentleman. It's a problem with you, hoe. Fellas, I got your back too, because I'm not talking about that one female that you like, and every time you want to take her out to eat, she invite her homegirl. I'm not talking about her, because that's not okay. If you're really trying to get to know a girl, and every time you be like, come on, let me eat, she bring up her friend, she don't like you. She's just hungry, okay? And it's a small chance that if she likes you, it's a small chance if she likes you, she always invite her friend. The small chance she actually likes you and she always bring her friend is because she's shy, or either she has a nigga, and if she gets caught out with you, she needs another female there to blame you on. Like, I was out and she was with him, that I wasn't with him. But no, I'm about that female, because that's not okay. A tag along is not always okay when you're trying to get to know somebody. She's either in a relationship or just hungry, or, you know, she don't like you like that, you know? Now, let's back this back some. Like I said, Everybody's not dating a baller. And different females can attract different type of men, okay? And there is a different man for each situation. Now, me and my homegirl are out, right? And we having drinks. I'm not inviting my McDonald's nigga to pull up. You know why? Because he may not have the salary to pick up my tab, his tab, and her tab, okay? And I'm not saying that anything is wrong with dating a dude that works at McDonald's, but he's just not the dude to invite on this date. He can't cover this date. You want to call your warehouse dude that do 18 hours a day. It's 24 hours in a day, and he doing 18 of them. He can go ahead and throw something. Or you might want to invite your scammer dude, because he going to pull up, and he going to pay for all shit. Your scammer going to pull up, and he going to pay for all of this shit in Willy Wonka's name. You hear me? You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Listen, my whole point of this, I don't give a fuck who you invite. My whole point of this is, I'm tired. I'm tired of going to the comment section and seeing so many women beat other women down. I'm tired of shit. Like, damn, sis. Like, come on, sis. You go so on your sister. I can't wait till the day when bitches really, like, link. Like, for real. I want us to link like niggas link. Cause y'all tear your sisters down, you pull her hair out, you scratch her face up, you dog her out in the name of a nigga, and the nigga will really fuck y'all and start hanging together. Oh, you fucked her? I fucked her too. High five. I'm just tired of seeing hate on hate, female hate on hate. And lastly but not least, if you feel like you dating a nigga that will cross you out for your homegirl, you shouldn't be around him. If you feel like you're hanging with a bitch that will fuck your nigga, you shouldn't be around her. If you have any type of feelings with you not being able to be in the same space with your man and another female, then bitch, don't bring nobody else around him, okay? Like, keep your nigga in the house, bitch. Or when you go out, don't stop him from being a motherfucking man when you and your motherfucking homegirl is out. Cause bitch, when me and my bitches is out, if my nigga pull up, or if a nigga pull up that's interested in me, my bitch ain't paying for nothing. Nothing. She ain't even leaving the tip, bitch. And I always ask to leave the tip, just to see what the niggas, you want me to leave the tip, daddy? Want me? No? Okay. Heard up about a man, being a gentleman, and covering your homegirl's food. And if my homegirl flipped out on me about a $25 tab, $100 tab, $150 tab, bitch, I can't fuck with you no more. Bitch, cause you ain't my type of bitch. And I don't fuck with bitches that move like that, bitch. The bitches I fuck with, we move shit. Bitch, we be drinking and eating till the nigga get there. Tab already $300 to go. He get there, order him a drink too. Keep it coming. Go at it. The fuck? Bitch, I got low sense. No, seriously. No, girls, stop beating each other down in the comments. Mwah.
So in conclusion, I just feel like the reason why he didn't pay for her is because he simply didn't like her. That's the reality. But let me break down why. I'm gonna go in order. We can start with the fact that she's a sugar baby, and you know pillow talk is pillow talk. So you know her friend's man probably knows all about that because they talk. But then also blasting her friend on social media, he don't like her. He don't like this girl. And then calling him Dusty. So she probably has a stank attitude when he's around. And I feel like the reason why she has this attitude is because she's in this sugar baby energy where she feels like men should be buying her expensive $20,000 handbags. I mean, who knows? She carries that type of energy where she's all about the money, which makes her come across highly entitled just because. And that is not the proper approach, you guys. If you want men to buy you things, influence them, inspire them, use your femininity, use your identity, use your personality. use your wit. Never use this entitlement energy because it's not going to get you far at all. Also, another reason why I feel like he doesn't like her, I think that's why he was invited. I mean, what man actually wants to go out when it's girls' night? And I feel like the only reason why he came is because he doesn't like this girlfriend that his woman is friends with. So I think that's why he ended up going out anyway. But the fact that he didn't pay for the tab, I really feel like it's because he doesn't like her. Also, I want to add, I think I would feel differently about this situation if her friend got on Twitter and was blasting her man about how he didn't pay the tab for the both of them when he was invited out to go and join them on this girl's outing. Then at that point, I think my whole perspective would change. But because it was the girlfriend's friend that did it, in my opinion, I feel like it was very tacky. Because again, she's coming across highly entitled. I don't feel like he likes this girl. And when you go on her Twitter, do you blame him? No. Now, when it comes to Aisha, I feel like there was a lot of truth in what she had to say. However, she never spoke on being the type of woman that is deserving of these things. So a lot of women feel entitled, but they haven't done any type of internal work. They haven't done any type of leveling up. They haven't done anything to where they're actually deserving of this type of treatment. And that is just the reality. You have girls sleeping until 2. You got girls sleeping until 3. You got girls not doing anything all day, not chasing anything, not doing anything for themselves, but expect a handout. And in my opinion, when it comes to being the feminine woman, a high value woman at that, you do need to be educated. You do need intellect. You do need to carry yourself in a way to where you sound educated. You can hold an intellectual conversation with higher caliber men. So in my opinion, Aisha is making great points. However, what she failed to mention is, are you deserving of this level of treatment? Have you done the work? If you're doing the work, if you are really trying to level up internally and not just externally, of course, people are going to feel moved and inspired to buy you things, offer you things. It's nature, especially when you level up and you start hanging around a certain caliber of men. They want to do these things for you because they feel moved to. Also, based off of these tweets, you can't walk around with this entitlement attitude where you feel like men owe you things. Practice carrying a very soft, feminine, peaceful energy, and I promise you, a gentleman will feel moved to show you the generosity that you're looking for. But it is levels to this. So carry around a soft, very feminine, very peaceful energy, and you will bump into a gentleman who will offer you things, but you don't expect them. It's almost like you appreciate it if it happens, and if it doesn't happen, who cares? You can pay for it yourself, because a high value woman can take care of things when a man doesn't. So that's all that I have regarding today's video. I would love your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. So what are your thoughts on this entire situation? After conducting research, do you feel like this girl was wrong? If you don't, please comment down below why. And like I said previously, I feel like, in my opinion, if a man wants to pay for the tab, it's appreciated, but it's never expected. Comment down below, hit that notification bell so that you are notified for when I upload. This is Real Talk with Yoni, and I will see you guys in my next video.